Forget everything you think you know for just a moment. I want you to imagine something deeper, something bigger than what's right in front of you. You've been walking this path, feeling your way through life, making decisions based on what you think is best, but maybe there's been this lingering question in the back of your mind: am I on the right path? But is this really leading me to my soul's mission? It's a question we've all asked at some point. And here's the thing, the universe is always giving us signs. It's whispering to us, nudging us, showing us whether we're aligned with our purpose or if we've veered off course. The problem is, most of us aren't paying attention. But today, we're going to change that. Today, we're going to talk about the 5 spiritual signs that show you're on the right path to fulfilling your soul mission. These are not just random occurrences or coincidences. These are the universe's way of guiding you, confirming that you're moving in the right direction. Have you been seeing the signs? And more importantly, have you been recognizing them for what they are? Let's start with something that might seem simple, but is incredibly powerful: synchronicity. You know those moments when things just seem to line up. When you're thinking about someone and they call you out of the blue, or when you're wondering about a certain direction in your life, and suddenly a book, a conversation, or a video like this one falls into your lap, giving you exactly the guidance you needed. That's synchronicity. It's the universe's way of saying, hey, you're in the flow. Keep going. When you're aligned with your soul's mission, these synchronicities happen more frequently. They are not just random events, they are signs that you're tuned into the frequency of your higher self. Have you been noticing these moments? And when they happen, do you take action or do you brush them off as mere coincidence?
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
Next, let's talk about intuitive clarity. This is that deep, inner knowing that goes beyond logic. It's when you just know something, even if you can't explain why. When you're on the right path, your intuition becomes sharper. It's like a compass that's always pointing you toward your purpose. And the more you listen to it, the stronger it gets. But here's the thing, are you trusting your intuition? Or are you doubting it because it doesn't always make sense? Our minds love to doubt. They love to question everything, to analyze every little detail. But when you're truly aligned with your soul mission, your intuition will speak louder than your doubts. It will cut through the noise and give you a sense of certainty that you can't find anywhere else. Are you listening to that voice inside? Because it's guiding you every step of the way. Another sign that you're on the right path is personal growth through challenges. Now, this one might not feel as pleasant as synchronicity or intuitive clarity, but it's just as important. When you're aligned with your soul's mission, you will face challenges. But here's the key. These challenges are not there to break you or to push you off course. They're there to help you grow. They're like spiritual tests, designed to strengthen you, to prepare you for the next level of your journey. Have you been facing challenges that seem to push you out of your comfort zone? If so, that's a sign you're exactly where you need to be. The universe doesn't waste time on people who aren't ready for growth. If you're being challenged, it means you're ready to level up. Are you embracing those challenges? Or are you resisting them, wishing they would just go away? Now, let's talk about feeling a sense of purpose, even in the mundane. When you're on the right path, even the smallest tasks start to feel meaningful. You begin to see how everything fits together, how each moment, each action is part of a bigger picture. You don't need constant excitement or drama to feel fulfilled. Instead, there's this quiet, steady sense of purpose that flows through everything you do. Have you been feeling this? That sense that even when you're doing something simple, like washing the dishes or taking a walk, it's contributing to something greater. That's a powerful sign that you're on the right path. When you're aligned with your soul's mission, every moment becomes infused with meaning. And finally, let's talk about a deep sense of peace. This doesn't mean that everything in your life is perfect or that you never feel stressed. But there's this underlying peace that comes from knowing you're exactly where you're supposed to be. It's that feeling that no matter what happens, you're on the right track. It's a sense of trust in yourself, in the process, and in the universe. Are you feeling that peace? Or are you constantly second-guessing yourself, wondering if you're making the right choices? When you're aligned with your soul mission, that peace becomes your anchor. It's what keeps you grounded even when things around you are chaotic. So, let me ask you this: which of these signs have you been experiencing? Have you noticed the synchronicities, the intuitive clarity, the challenges that are pushing you to grow, the sense of purpose even in the little things, and that deep, underlying peace that tells you you're on the right track? Take a moment to reflect on your life. Are you seeing the signs? Because if you are, it's time to stop doubting. It's time to stop questioning whether you're on the right path. The universe is showing you over and over again that you are. But here's the thing: these signs will only take you so far. They're like guideposts along the way, but you still have to walk the path. Are you willing to trust the journey? Are you willing to keep moving forward, even when the way isn't always clear? Now that we've talked about the signs, you might be wondering how to strengthen your connection with the universe. How do you make these signs more frequent, more vivid? How do you ensure that your intuition grows sharper, that you stay aligned with your soul mission? The answer lies in cultivating a relationship with the universe, one that is built on trust, intention, and daily practice. Let's start with trust. Trust is the foundation of any relationship, and your relationship with the universe is no different. The universe is always communicating with you, but the question is, are you trusting what it's showing you? Often we get a nudge from our intuition, but we hesitate. We second-guess ourselves, asking, is this real? Is this just my imagination? But intuition doesn't speak through loud, logical explanations. It speaks through feelings, through subtle whispers. Are you willing to trust those whispers, even when they don't make sense? The more you trust, the stronger the connection becomes. It's like building a muscle. The more you use it, the more powerful it gets. Next, let's talk about intention. Every day you have the opportunity to consciously set your intention. What are you asking the universe for? What do you want to create in your life? When you wake up in the morning, take a moment to set a clear intention. What are you seeking today? Is it clarity on a decision? Is it guidance on your next steps? When you start your day with intention, you open yourself up to receiving answers. The universe responds to clarity. When you ask specific questions, you get specific answers. But if you're vague, if you're unsure of what you want, the signs will be harder to interpret. What are you asking for? And more importantly, are you open to receiving the answers, even if they come in unexpected ways? Then there's daily practice. Just as you would meditate or exercise to strengthen your body or mind, you need to cultivate practices that strengthen your connection to the universe. One of the most powerful ways to do this is through quiet reflection. Whether it's meditation, journaling, or simply sitting in silence, you need to create space for the universe to speak to you. Are you making time to listen? In our busy lives, it's easy to get caught up in the noise, to be constantly distracted by external stimuli. But the universe speaks in the stillness. It's in those quiet moments that you'll receive the clearest guidance. Another way to deepen your connection is through gratitude. When you acknowledge and appreciate the signs you've already received, you amplify their power. Gratitude is like a signal to the universe that says, I see the signs and I'm ready for more. Are you grateful for the guidance you've been given? Even if it's just small synchronicities or brief moments of intuitive clarity, Acknowledging them opens the door for more to flow into your life. Finally, let's talk about alignment. The more aligned you are with your true self, the clearer your connection with the universe becomes. This means living authentically, making choices that are aligned with your soul's mission, and letting go of the things that no longer serve you. Are you living in alignment? When you're in alignment, the signs become undeniable. The universe doesn't have to scream to get your attention, it can whisper, and you'll hear it loud and clear. So, how do you strengthen your connection with the universe? Trust the whispers, set clear intentions, make time for stillness, practice gratitude, and live in alignment. When you do these things, your intuition will sharpen, and the signs will become even more powerful. Are you ready to deepen that connection? Now that you've begun to strengthen your connection with the universe, let's address one of the biggest obstacles on this path: doubt and fear. No matter how clear the signs, no matter how strong your intuition becomes, doubt and fear will always try to creep in. It's natural. But the real question is, how do you overcome them and stay committed to your soul mission? First, understand that doubt and fear aren't necessarily enemies. They're simply signals that you're stepping into the unknown. And stepping into the unknown is exactly what the spiritual journey is about. But here's the key: you don't have to let them control you. When doubt arises, instead of fighting it, ask yourself, what is this doubt trying to teach me? Often doubt is a sign that you're on the verge of something big. Your mind is trying to protect you from discomfort, from growth. But growth is exactly what your soul craves. I think about it. What's the worst that could happen if you trusted yourself fully? If you followed your intuition without second-guessing it? Doubt often stems from the fear of making a mistake, of taking the wrong path. But here's the truth: there are no mistakes on the path to your soul mission. Every step you take, even the ones that feel like detours, are leading you exactly where you need to go. Can you trust that? Fear, on the other hand, is a powerful force that can paralyze you if you let it. But remember, fear is just a reaction to the unknown. It's the mind's way of keeping you safe, but safety and growth rarely coexist. Are you willing to move through fear? When fear shows up, it's actually a sign that you're on the edge of a breakthrough. Instead of retreating, lean in, feel the fear, but don't let it stop you from moving forward. One powerful way to overcome doubt and fear is through action. When you're caught in hesitation, take small, intentional steps toward your soul mission. Each small action builds momentum, and with every step, doubt and fear lose their grip. What's one small step you can take today? Even if it's just a simple act of trust, a conversation, or a decision that feels aligned, that action will anchor you deeper into your path. So, doubt and fear will always be there, but they don't have to control you. Can you acknowledge them, learn from them, and keep moving forward anyway? Staying committed to your soul mission means trusting that everything you need is already within you. Are you ready to trust yourself completely? Now you've recognized the signs, strengthened your connection with the universe, and faced doubt and fear. But the ultimate step in this journey is becoming the embodiment of your soul mission, where every day you live in alignment with your highest purpose. This isn't about waiting for some distant future where everything falls into place. It's about making each moment, right now, a reflection of your true self. What does it mean to embody your soul mission? It means that your actions, thoughts, and words are all aligned with who you truly are. It means that you don't just think about your purpose, you live it. Every decision, from the smallest to the most significant, becomes an expression of your deeper truth. Are you living in a way that reflects your soul's calling? Or are you still holding back, waiting for the perfect moment to step into your power. Living aligned every day requires intentionality. Each morning, ask yourself, how can I show up today as the truest version of myself? This doesn't mean you have to make grand gestures or life-altering changes overnight. It's about the small, consistent choices that add up over time. Whether it's how you treat others, how you approach your work, or how you take care of yourself, every moment offers an opportunity to live in alignment. Are you making those choices consciously? Another crucial aspect of embodying your soul mission is being authentic. So much of our lives are spent trying to fit into roles or expectations that don't truly align with who we are. But the more you live in alignment with your soul mission, the more you'll realize that authenticity is your greatest strength. Are you being true to yourself? Or are you still wearing masks to please others or avoid discomfort? When you embrace your true self, you inspire others to do the same. Your authenticity becomes a beacon for those around you. Lastly, living aligned means trusting the process. Some days will be challenging. You'll have moments where you feel disconnected or unsure, but stay the course. Trust that even on the difficult days, you're still moving closer to your purpose. The universe is always guiding you, even when the path isn't clear. Can you trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should? So are you ready to become the embodiment of your soul mission? To live each day with intention, authenticity, and trust? The journey isn't about reaching a destination, it's about living your truth, moment by moment. Are you ready to live aligned every day?